Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. We are at property address 3821 Northeast 133rd Avenue here in Portland. I describe everything as if you are standing in the street, facing the front of the house. We are on the back side of the home, and from that orientation to the right of the covered area here, right by the hose bib. Got a big 4-inch cast iron cleanout, black ABS cap on top of it. We're going to check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Waters are running, we are zeroed out, and off we go. Transitioning here over to, looks like 4-inch ABS plastic. Super clean flow line. That is exactly how you want the line to look right there. That's what it looks like. This is exactly how you want a line to look like, and what gets it that way by and large are very good living habits as it relates to cooking oil, fats, greases going down your kitchen sink and avoiding them from going down your sink. This is a pretty rare scenario where it looks like a drop of bacon grease. I don't think it's ever seen this sewer line. After doing 25,000 sewer scopes and tons of drain cleaning, what I've noticed over the years, grease is a major contributing factor, in a lot of cases anyway, to blockages that result in backups. A lot of blockages happen, you won't even realize they've happened, because they'll break loose under head pressure. That's what you want to have happen. When your pipe has got a nice big thick layer of grease in it, it acts like glue and can cause blockages that would otherwise break loose on their own to hang in there. It can withstand a lot more buildup of water behind them. So it's more likely a blockage will result in a backup. And grease in general causes buildup to occur. So it's become one of those things that I've become a big stickler on, and it's honestly more concerning, in my opinion, than a lot of structural issues are. It's grease buildup that often turns a kind of on-the-fence issue into something that can really cause a problem. So anyway, there's the PSA for the day on grease. We've hit the main here at about 74 feet out. Line terminates directly into a manhole. We're gonna go locate that really quick here while the line drains off, and then we'll pull back in. All right, located the camera head successfully. I forgot to glean the street name off the street sign. So just kind of as a general route the line takes here, again, as you face the front of the house from the street, the line exits out the back, and then makes a right-hand turn and shoots out to the side street, which I'm hunting down for you right now, which is Northeast Failing Street. And it goes through the fence line about right in the middle. In fact, I'll show it with the camera. It'll be easier to describe. And terminates kind of on the far side of the street. There's two manholes over there. It's the one that you would suspect the line would go out to, because it's pretty much in line with this piece of property. But it's also the one that's on the furthest to the opposite side of the street as the other one. The other one's closer to another property behind this house, in case you're curious where the line goes. Stringy things there at the top. Right now my camera's upside down, so the bottom of the screen there's the top of the pipe. That stringy stuff there are just cobwebs. Concrete pipes held up nicely. Most, if not all of that, will be in city territory to begin with. But let's see here, at 56 feet, yeah, that's going to be putting that transition at the curb or right of way. Either way, concrete pipe's in good shape and clean, drains beautifully. All the joints are in good shape. And there is still a little tiny bit of water trickling to the line. It's just about done draining off, though. Anyhow, if you want to, what I kind of tell most people is a rule of thumb to live by, and it will mitigate pretty much anything meaningful getting down your line as it relates to grease. You obviously want to keep things like paper towels, wipes. Flushable wipes are another one you want nowhere near your sewer line, especially an older home like this that has cast iron pipe still. A good portion of the line's been updated, but it looks like your interior pipe is likely cast iron still, which has a rougher texture to it. So flushable wipes, you do not want going down the line. They'll clog your pipe up. But going back to the grease thing, if you've got enough grease or oil on your pans, this is when the pans are hot and stuff is liquid, If there's enough on there that if you turn that pan sideways and it runs off the pan in beads or worse, it's at that point you want to do something about it. Real quick, little bit of a deform there in the flow line. Pipe is intact. That thing's tiny. It's hardly worth talking about. I just wanted to mention that really quick. Anyway, if you've got that much oil or grease on your pans, you want to wipe them out with a paper towel after the pans have cooled down, and or scrape it off into a garbage can after it's cooled. Or when it's hot and liquid still, you can pour it into a glass jar or a metal coffee can. Something that won't melt and can handle high temperatures. It's when you've got real quantity to deal with is when that stuff gets you. A thin little coating of Pam spray is no big deal. Hot water and soap does the job. It makes your line much more forgiving when they're clean like this. Especially if you have little ones in the house, kids that are still balling their toilet paper up. Stuff like that. Anyway, all the ABS pipe looks good. Again, one little tiny deformation in the flow line, and that thing is so small, I'm not even putting on my report. The plastic isn't stressed or turned white or anything like that. Nothing is going on there. And the cast iron pipe also in good shape for its age. So great flow end to end here. The old pipe materials are in good shape for their age and very clean, and the new stuff is in good shape. It's a fantastic looking sewer line. So right about where that tree is there with the orange blossoms on it is where the line turns. It's basically the middle of the fence line on the right side of the property. That's where the line shoots through the fence and then goes right out into the roadway and hits the main that's on the, or the manhole that's on the, close to the opposite side of the street as this house is on. Yeah, sewer line is functioning properly at this time. Very nice looking line.